applying the VRINO framework?
The VRINO framework can be used to evaluate the profit-generating potential of a firm's resources and capabilities. The easiest way of applying the VRINO framework is to go through each characteristic sequentially in order to assess the competitive and economic implications of the firm's resources, individually and in combination, with all its other resources and capabilities. If a resource is not valuable, the company may consider abandoning the resource because it may tie up capital or other management time, which would create inefficiencies. Value here does not refer to the actual price of the resource but to the value-creating notion relative to the market. Often firms think they need to provide certain services or complementarities to customers that historically were important for business but over time lost their value-creating function. Next, if the resource is valuable but not rare, it merely establishes competitive parity. A competitive parity means that the company is no better or worse off than its competitors. Third, if a resource or capability is valuable and rare, but not costly to imitate, a firm has achieved a competitive advantage and will temporarily achieve above normal economic returns. Often certain management practices show this characteristic. However, because the resource or capability is not costly to imitate, other companies will soon copy the resource or capability. Finally, the best-case scenario would be if a resource is valuable, rare, difficult to imitate, and costly to organize. This resource would then become a source of a sustained competitive advantage. The O in the VRINO framework is of critical importance, because no matter how valuable, rare, or costly to imitate a resource is, if it is not organized to be exploited, then it will most likely become a competitive disadvantage and end up hurting the firm financially. 50.